Guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. I am so thrilled to have you guys here with me today, sending positive vibes your way. Today we're going to talk about a champion who used to be a Vault Keeper legendary in the game. A really crappy legendary champion who nobody used. Well, he received a pretty big buff quietly about 2 years ago, right? And we're talking about Lord Champfort. He received actually a massive buff, right? He was really totally changed. His Earthshaker was changed from attack to HP, so was his A1. That didn't make any sense. He was given decreased defense on his A1, and then they really reworked his passive, where he just makes him an S tier champion, probably the second best champion in the game. I don't think I'm being hyperbolic there when it comes to the Iron Twins Fortress, but you don't just have to use him there. You can use this dude pretty much anywhere. He has a really strong kit. Talking about Scarab King, he can solo Scarab King. He can solo like multiple areas in the game. He's great for Ice Golem. He's great for any dungeon, really any dungeon that you need progression, maybe with the exception of Fire Knight in the game. Various Doom Tower bosses. This guy's just the real deal, guys. He really is. Let's talk about what makes him so special here, guys, and I'll show you how I built my Lord Champfort, and then we're going to take him right into Iron Twins Fortress Stage 15 and talk about why he's so good, right? So his A1, Annihilation. Attacks one enemy, has a 45% chance to place a decreased defense for 2 turns. Great to have on the A1. On the A2, an AoE 3-turn cooldown, decrease accuracy, and decrease attack. What are the 2 most important or 3 most important debuffs to have on the Iron Twins? Decrease accuracy, decrease attack, and decrease speed. He's got it all, baby. So the cool thing is 3-turn cooldown, and check out this passive. Now, when we get to the passive, that's where it goes from, okay, a viable, juicy champion, I guess, for Iron Twins. But when you look at this passive and his aura, you're gonna be like, dude, Ash was right, man. Take him out of the vault, man. At the start of each turn, places a shield buff on this champion equal to 20% of their max HP for 2 turns. Happens at the start of each turn. Will place a 15% decreased speed debuff for 1 turn on whichever enemy attacks this champion. That's a decreased speed all the time. It's the weak version of decreased speed, but who cares? All you need is decreased speed on the Iron Twins. That is fantastic. So he's bringing decreased accuracy, decreased attack, and decreased speed. That's fantastic. How many times am I going to say that's fantastic? Aura, increase ally HP in dungeons by 50%? 50%? I mean, this is insane. And obviously Iron Twins is a dungeon. 50% HP aura. Okay, Lord Champfort. Now we're talking here, man. For Masteries, I went with offense tree, support tree. Pretty basic mastery build on this champion. We went down, we picked up War Master. I do want to pick up Life Drinker just in case we need it, in case his HP gets low. But frankly, this guy's HP never gets low, man. He's just a boss. I run him in double immortal, which I'll show you in a moment too, and he's just healing himself up enough to where he's never going to be the first to die. He's probably just never going to die, right? Die. On the support side of things, we did get a little bit of extra juice off of his shield if you want to, his shield bearer. Charge focus, we picked up all the accuracy masteries. We picked up Lore of Steel because I have 3 sets that benefit from Lore of Steel on him. And of course, Master Hexer to extend the duration of that decreased speed, decreased accuracy, and decreased attack. Gonna be a must-have for everybody grabbing Master Hexer. And hey, I would say grab Sniper while you're at it. That will bring it from 45% chance to a 50% chance to land that decreased defense off of his A1. You can also go, if you don't need the extra damage from War Master, nothing wrong with going defense tree and coming down and grabbing Retribution as well. He will counterattack and land that decreased defense a little bit more often. So this is the build that I prefer because I want a little bit extra damage out of this champion. In terms of stat priorities, HP, speed, accuracy. HP or speed, HP accuracy or accuracy, doesn't matter. The A1, A2, and A3, right? All of these are incredibly important on this champion. I want to build him as fast as I can because I want to have that decreased attack, decreased accuracy on him as often, or on the boss, as often as possible. Speed is so important in this game. It's crazy to say, but I think that speed, and why is my hat like coming off my head? You'll never see me again. Speed is underrated. Is that crazy to say? Everybody knows that speed is so important in this game, but so often when I look at other people's accounts, their champions just aren't fast enough. They're keeping too many artifacts that don't have speed substats. you should be looking for speed substats on almost all artifacts. You know, obviously there's exceptions to every rule, and if it's a great artifact, it's a great artifact. Even if it doesn't have speed on it, sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes you don't need every champion fast. But generally speaking, speed is so important. So I would like to have him even faster than 230. Maybe 240 to maybe 250, 260, but 230 gets the job done. For stage 15, I'm aiming for 230 as a minimum, okay? But of course, scale that down depending on where you are in Iron Twins. I built him with 105% crit rate. 143, so he's crit capped there, which is great to have, but it's not necessary. It's not mandatory. You can also build him with more resist if you want to. There's some flexibility in a build like this. I have 2,800 on the defense, which is a little low, but he's has great survivability because of the immortal and all that HP on him. You can also run him in a regen set if you want to. Perception sets work great on this champion. Immortal's great. You get the extra HP, get the heal 6% every turn. I ran with 1 perception as well, get a little extra speed, and of course the accuracy. Accuracy, we do have it at 380 right now. I'm really aiming for like 400 plus accuracy for stage 15, so it's a high threshold to get to. Because of that, you're probably going to want to run an accuracy banner on this champion, no matter who you are. I guess if you're end game, you can go ahead and get away with defense or HP on that banner as well. I have crit damage on the amulet, but again, I want to stress here, I only have this crit damage because of the double roll and accuracy and that amazing glyph on it as well. I stole this from some other champion that I don't use. And the reason is because I would probably go, if I had better accuracy, or if I had an additional amulet with this much accuracy, I'd probably run that instead if it was defense or HP, just more survivability. But as I said, this guy's not dying, so we're good either way. So I have HP on the ring as well. I do have HP percentage on the gauntlet. I have defense percentage on the chest, and I have speed, obviously, on the boots. And you'll see, again here, in terms of substats, went for a little bit of crit rate to make sure that he's dealing a little bit of damage too, but again, not necessary. Most of our damage is going to be coming from Geomancer in the team that I have for you guys. But again, man, just speed, crit rate, accuracy.
Delusion.
Where's that accuracy, Ash? Where is it, bro? I guess I got most of the accuracy from the banner and from the perception set. So that is the build, guys. Let's go ahead and try this dude out, man. I love this champ. I love this champ. Check out this team, guys. And you can run him certainly against Magic Affinity or Spirit Affinity. So great in that use case as well. He's the only legendary on the squad here, guys. Let me make myself a little bit smaller. We have Stag Knight. We have Godseeker and Eerie. We have Vogoth and Geomancer. Those might be the 4 best champions, epic champions for Iron Twins, right? So we have them all together. And then, of course, we have that big, juicy HP in dungeons by 50% on the Aura lead. Let's go into this one. It is a full auto battle, guys. I love Stag Knight in there. Stag Knight also brings decreased speed, so I have 2 decreased speed champions on the team. The reason I love this team so much is because of that pinpoint accurate, what is it called again? Lead the pack, lead the charge, the passive of Stag Knight. You can see I got to resist off of the HP burn. If that happens too often on our Geomancer, we're going to lose the fight. So, you know, this is a sudden burst of damage we're trying to get off of this boss here. So if we're not landing that HP burn, we're going to be in a world of hurt. So I like having that extra accuracy to try to land it. And of course, we get resisted as well. The crazy thing is, guys, is Geomancer is Force Affinity going into Spirit Affinity. He's not going to usually get resisted like this. He has 500 accuracy, and he's being resisted. Doesn't that suck? Having an increased accuracy champion on the team would be great, but you can see that even Lord Champfort got the increased accuracy. He got a resist in there as well. That's, again, a hidden value there of Stag Knight. Finally, we land one, right? Just get that HP burned down, and then all that HP will start melting away from the Iron Twins, and that's going to be that. A quick word about these other champions, guys. If you're lucky enough to have Godseeker and Eerie, Stag Knight, well, any of these, Vogoth and Geo, all of them are amazing. You can use them in multiple different affinities. Just beasts, like better than most legendary champions for the Iron Twins. So make sure you're investing in them and using them. Godseeker and Eerie specifically could be the best reviver in all of Iron Twins. She's got great heals on her A2. She's got the break in case of an emergency revival on her passive, and then the revival with the reset cooldowns on her A3 ability. So really, really great choice if you're, again, lucky enough to have Godseeker and Eerie. So guys, you can see we're getting between Stag Knight and Champfort, we're getting that decreased speed pretty much all the time on the Iron Twins. Fantastic stuff. HP burn just went right back on. Applied. Perfect. I'm going to come back in about a minute or so. Take down the Iron Twins. Be right back, guys. All right, guys. Down goes the Iron Twins. Stage 15 is down. 308 time. Not too bad. Obviously, Geo, you know, carrying the brunt of the damage would be an understatement. Lord Champfort, though, helping out with 600k or so, 550 of his own.
I don't think that's fair. I tried the best I can.
But obviously such a difference maker. Look at all those heals too from Godseeker, Aniri, and Vogoth, two of the best healers out there in the game. Guys, I want to open a Soul Stone before we go to Doom Tower. What do you say? What do you say? Let's open a good one. Immortal Soul Stone. Here we go. Who are we going to get? Who are we going to get? Something good? Okay, that's blue. Okay, Hexweaver, let's make it 2. Let's make it 2. Little impromptu. Would you guys watch a Soul Stone opening video?
Oh no, I'm not brave enough.
I'm gonna go one more. Make it 3. Give me something good, man. Come on. Lego. Oh my gosh.
You gotta stop this.
Jeez. Come on, dude. Vagabond. Vagabond. Boom. Oh, come on, man. Dude, what is this? All right, here we go. Here we go. Give me that legendary. Boom. There we go. Somebody good? Angar. All right. It is a 3-star though. Angar's not a bad champion. I'm just not, I don't use him. You know how you ever have like a good champion that you just don't use that much, or a solid champion? I think it needs a little buff for a Void Legendary personally. Anyway, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Let's solo the Scarab King. Wait, is that the highest floor that I have available? Nope, I have it right over here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and build a solo team, floor 100 of the Scarab King. I will be, actually, let's go ahead and build the team here. Be right back. All right, guys, we got Lord Champfort. I mean, I built the team. Wow, went crazy adding a couple nukers to help me get through the waves. He will actually solo the boss when we get to it. But let's go ahead and put some food. I don't even know what masteries we have on all these champions, but I always try to add a little bit of food in there anyway. Not for the experience, but more so to trigger any masteries so we get Wrath of Slain, etc. It's gonna be a long fight, guys. Listen, you're really gonna want to use Toxic set or Destroy set, but the good news is you can still run Regen or Immortal. It's gonna probably take you like a half an hour, hopefully a little bit less, maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm not sure, but we will see in just a moment. The good news is this guy's never even gonna be close to dying. He's gonna have a shield pretty much all the time. He's a beast. We'll see it in just a moment. I'll be right back when we get to the Scarab King. All right, guys, here we are at the Scarab King. Our nukers have died, and here he goes. Good old Lord Champfort. Who cares about those debuffs? Even with just 2 immortal sets in that really handy shield, he's going to be able to easily keep himself nice and healed, fully alive. It's just going to take us a minute or 2. So I'm not gonna do that to you guys, make you listen to me ramble haphazardly for about 20 minutes or so. I'll come back to you when this fight is over, but suffice it to say, he can get the job done. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so there it is. Lord Champfort gets the job done. It only took him 21 minutes and 42 seconds. Again, go ahead and use Destroy or Toxic if you want to improve upon that time. But am I crazy? Am I wrong? Or is this dude a boss in this game now, guys? Thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. I appreciate all of you guys. And as always, take care, guys.